Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm back again today with some more Red Dead Redemption, the original game. Let's get into it then. Okay, so on the last episode we kind of took care of Dutch, and I use that term lightly because he kind of robbed us of the satisfaction of doing it ourselves by jumping off a cliff and doing it themselves. We're finally reunited with Abigail and Jack in our ranch that we built in Red Dead Redemption 2. And yeah, I think I'm going with Jack to go get some more cows from the McFarlane Ranch.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Jack.
All right, we should get moving.
Yeah, it kind of feels like going with the game. It's going to give us a few sort of just chill, relaxing missions before it picks up again. But that's just me speculating, so you never really know. I feel like... Come on, guy. Let's go. I feel like we're probably going to have to take care of those agents at some point later on. Just given the way that they interacted with us during that final Dutch mission. You got some dialogue, Jack? Or are we just going all the way to the McFarlane Ranch in silence? There we go.
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. The McFarlanes are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
Met them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
That's a polite way of saying that Bill shot us in the first mission.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favors.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourselves. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Oh, as long as those government people are alive, I don't think it's ever going to be over.
Paul, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You've never read me the good book, sir.
Well, I imagine that's what it says.
It doesn't really need to be in a good book or anything though, that's just facts of life. People
So,
can change and
You
improve
ready
themselves.
to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Paul. Apart from the odd pack of drunks.
The McFarlanes were good to me, and I helped them out in return. I learned a few things along the way. Wait till you see their ranch. It's what ours will be one day.
I read in the newspaper their ranching's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't believe everything you read.
I was thinking, maybe I might be a businessman.
I thought you wanted to be a writer.
Well, I could be both. A rich industrialist who writes novels about the Old West on the side.
You can be whatever you want, son, but for now, let's concentrate on getting some food on the table. Unless you're planning on striking literary gold in the next day or two, that is.
I mean,
Talk later, son. Right now, I need to concentrate on not getting us lost.
it's been 100 years or so since this game, I guess. And farming is still quite lucrative. So I'm assuming when they say ranching, it's talking about like farming and stuff, like looking after livestock and whatnot. We haven't been this way in a while. Right, usually coming this way you'd come across like a caravan with a lady and a bunch of bandits hiding behind her trying to kill you. But I'm guessing since I'm on a mission, I'm safe. I'm kind of getting over a cold, by the way, so that's why my voice is a bit muffed up.
There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
John Marston! Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out to corral now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Paul. I can do that, no problem.
And if you see cows straying off, can you help me round them up?
I'll do my best, sir.
Yeah.
You do, sir.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
That's a bit rude, didn't even introduce his son. Yeah, I gotta remember how to do this now.
Let's go.
Yeah. Head for the river, son! Slow up.
Now, if I remember correctly, I gotta keep all these guys together.
Let's go.
And they'll just randomly wander
I'll
off
give you a
from
hand
time
to
to
get
time.
moving.
Oi. Get back in there. Yeah, that's more or less how I remember it.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences. Come on.
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father.
Giddy up!
Come! Whoa!
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Call me
everything.
Bonnie, you dope.
He's trying to be polite.
Come on. Jack! We need to move him across the river! Hey! Yeah! You're doing a good job, son! Just lead him straight up the hill towards home!
Will do, Paul.
Let's go! Come on!
I'm actually not doing too badly this time around. I feel like, if I can remember correctly, the last time I did one of these herding missions, the cows were just constantly wandering off and
Whoa!
trying to jump off a cliff.
Easy! Load up now. Whoa! Go! Come on, easy up now. Wait! Slow down! They look like rustlers. Stay back, son! I'll hold them off. You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend! I'm wide open here!
Okay, now I'm probably gonna have to round all those cows
I
back
think
up.
that's all of them. Jack! Wait there, I'm coming!
Or did they all follow
Come on.
Jack?
You alright? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack! Head left up the road towards home!
Yeah.
I know where I'm going, Paul.
Slow down!
Let's go, cows.
Come on! Let's go!
Let's go.
Yeah,
Whoa there!
cows, go that way. Oh. Horse, turn. Turn, please, horse. Oh, struggling to get them in the gate. Cows, go that way.
Whoa, whoa!
Cows. Turn.
Come on!
Cows. Guys,
Easy!
go that way. Come on. It's not that hard. They just don't want to go in the gate. Okay.
Whoa there!
There we go. Finally got them in.
All right, now lead them into the pen.
There we go.
Nice work, son.
We made it!
You did real good out there. Go on. Get your horse and wait for me by the stable. Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Okay, so we got a Jack mission and an Abigail mission. I want to see if we've got any new clothes available. Can I get in the house without starting the mission? That's the question. It's got to be a back door. Sweet. Doesn't look like there's a change clothes option. Maybe they want us to wear these clothes currently. I feel like Abigail would be a more main mission type thing, so we'll do some more Jack missions. Hey buddy, how you doing?
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
It's nice seeing John trying to be a good dad. Oh, Uncle's coming too. Or did he just randomly run to that spot for no reason?
Come on, let's go! Let's go!
And we're taking our dog with us. I can't remember if we had a dog in the second game or not.
When he finds something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
You can find him, Rufus. You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now, the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal. You don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Look, he's picked up a scent. Come on. You know, one time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life. Whoa. Now, when we get near him, hang back and stay quiet. I'll show you how it's done.
Don't worry, I won't mess it up.
Look, I see one.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
Yeah, we'll go sniper rifle. It's probably the most efficient way of doing things, even though I'm not particularly fond of sniping because... Yeah, is that it? Okay, we want to aim for the heart, I think. I got it with the heart.
Go on, Paul. Take him down.
There we go. I swear that was a heart shot.
Come on. I'll show you how to cut the meat. Yeah,
I thought he was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
you just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush
Woo!
it.
That's a big one.
This meat should fetch a decent price in Manzanita. This is a messy one. Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next.
Shouldn't we be going?
All right, let's see if we can find some more. Come on.
You can do it, Rufus. Whoa.
Whoa! Come on! You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at it.
I know. I saw how you did it.
Go on, Rufus. Find him. That's it. Good boy. Look, they're over there.
Am I supposed to shoot them or
Let's
let
go.
Jack shoot them?
Come on.
Well, he can take that one and I'll take this one, I
Don't
guess.
rush it.
Can't really see it though.
Shouldn't we be saving those bullets?
Whoa. You saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
Did he take out his one? Or
Hey, come on.
you got this, kid. Kid seems a bit reluctant.
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Did you see me?
You did good, son.
Can't we shoot some more?
Only kill what you need. We'll go out again soon.
You know, I didn't think I was gonna like it.
I told you you'd have fun, didn't I? Come!
See, that was a good, wholesome killing spree right there. Yeah, it looks like he did take out his one.
Whoa there! Load up now. Whoa, whoa! All right, here we are. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment. Howdy, friend.
What do you have?
Yeah, I'm selling you a whole bunch of stuff I don't need.
You're all set. Making a trip? I'm jealous.
Hello there, Mr. Marston, sir.
And here we are. Enjoy the journey. Thank you.
Hope you like it. All done. Let's head home.
I wonder if we'll run into any more scrupulous characters on the way home.
How much did you make?
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
But I did half the work. That isn't fair.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner.
I'll be rich one day, then you'll see.
I sure hope so. Then you can look after us when we get old.
What do you mean, get old? You are old.
We ain't old. Uncle's old.
Well, he should be in a museum.
Yeah, preserved in whiskey for the next 1,000 years. So, you enjoy your first hunting trip?
It was great, Paul.
Herding cows, hunting elk. You're growing up. Proud of you.
I always told you I wanted to help.
You know, you and me, if we work hard, we can make something of this farm.
I'd like that.
And thank you for looking after your mother. She said you were very brave.
I tried to be strong, like you told me. But Ma, she can look after herself.
Excuse me,
She
sir.
soon put those fellas in their place.
I can only imagine.
Brother, I think you need to read up on the road rules.
Come on. Load up now. Yeah.
Oh, Paul, that was so much fun.
I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
Oh, now there's an uncle mission. Excuse me, but what? Oh. I just walked into a mission. I was gonna go do the Abigail one, but oh well.
You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
I guess not.
You'll show me and you'll just run off again or something. It's better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolf's been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare him off. You wanna come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
So I guess today is just going to be
Come on. The dog will soon
being a
sniff
good
'em out.
dad video.
Come on.
Bolt action. We'll go Winchester. I haven't used that one in a while.
I can shoot, and you know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
1 minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just, every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but seems they can.
What was your father like? Come on, Paul! Paul, is Uncle really your uncle?
No, at least I sincerely hope not. He's probably lots of people's father, though.
Well, why do you call him Uncle then?
Folks always did. Probably because he's always been older than everybody else. Jack, he's found a scent. Stay on me now. Let's go.
You can find him, Rufus!
Whoa. Go get him, boy. Let's go. Slow down.
Let's go, Rufus. Let's find us some wolves.
Don't give up now. Let's get moving. That's a good boy.
Come.
Come on, boy.
Come on, easy up now. He's found him. Let's go.
Actually, no.
Don't let him get away. Watch yourself now, son. It might turn on him. That's
You
it.
can't stop
Lie
now.
down. Stay alert now.
Come on.
Where's that last one?
Come on. Yeah.
Sweet.
There you go.
Oh,
I
some
see
more
him.
wolves.
Let's go. Come on. Slow up.
He said he saw them, but there's no way he could physically see them all the way over here.
trade your mind. Come on.
Get him, Paul!
Okay, but how? I'm all the way up here. I need to get down.
Get him,
Ah,
Jack!
there we go.
That's it, Jack!
Come on! You can't be tired already.
Come on! Yeah! Steady, Jack!
Now let's go get this last one that's back up the way we came. Okay.
Hey, watch it!
Alright, we should head back now. We got out further
Turn
than I
around,
thought.
please, Mr. Horse.
Don't give up now. Let's get moving. How many did we kill? They won't be after our cattle for a while.
That was some good shooting, son.
So can I go out hunting by myself now?
Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't ready for that yet. One step at a time.
Aw, please, Paul.
We'll go out again soon. Catch something nice for your ma to cook.
I reckon I could kill a bear, no problem.
I ain't gonna tell you again, Jack. You don't leave the farm without checking with me first, you hear?
Yes, sir, I hear you.
Yeah.
Paul, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Were you a murderer?
What?
That place where they held us. Ma shouted at a guard one time, and he yelled that you were a murderer.
Maybe. But I live my life believing there's a difference between killing and murdering.
Not for the person who's dead.
No. And I guess I've been both. That's how it goes. We all do what we have to survive. And sometimes it ain't pretty. And in the end, we pay the price for what we did.
Like those rustlers who attacked our cattle?
Exactly. Look, when I was a kid, things were different. Rules were different, but that's over now.
You know, we could be outlaws, you and me.
All we did was kill a few wolves.
Well, I read a book about a father and son who robbed banks. One arm Willie, that was his name.
I'm happy with my 2 arms, if you don't mind.
Just imagine it though. John and Jack Marshall, those wanted men in the West.
And what about your mom?
Well, I mean, we still come home.
You live in a dream world. It ain't like they tell it in books. And it ain't no way to live life. It was ugly and brutal.
All right, jeez. I was only joking around.
You'll have a farm of your own. You can read and write. Don't waste your life, son. Don't live like I had to.
There you go.
I'm hoping that when we get back to the ranch it's not going to be too late for the Abigail mission, because otherwise I might have to do a save and sleep to pass some time. I haven't actually checked, maybe there might be some stranger missions available as well. I'll do that once this one's in the completed pile. Just gotta make sure not to trigger any missions randomly again.
Whoa there. You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
Okay, so avoid Jack. Map. Doesn't look like there's any strangers. aside from this one over in Mexico that I'll probably never get around to doing. Anyway, see if this Abigail one's still available. $5 AM and 6 PM, negative, and the time is 8:30.
How are you?
John, how are you?
Okay, we'll just do a save and rest until morning, hopefully. Now it's 3 AM. We'll do another one. Yep, there we go.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack, I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
All right, all right.
Come on! Scat! Shh.
Okay, shooting crows. We can do that. Even though I'm pretty sure shooting crows is bad luck. Peter. Just a bit of mindless fun, honestly. Failed. Okay, whatever. Okay, guess I got it that time.
Finally. Now about that stew.
That was a relatively simplistic Abigail mission. So there was a Jack one, an Abigail one. I'm sure there was an Uncle one around here as well at some point. We'll do another Abigail one since I've already done 2 Jack ones.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend.
Mm.
Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. And she saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Man, that was a dangerous question and he did an alright answer.
John, wait! I changed my mind.
Alrighty
I'm
then.
coming with you. What are you waiting for? We better hurry. I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls
Oh,
in
I
X
forgot how
County?
poorly the
I don't think so,
carriage is
John
handled.
Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarland?
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No, normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
Just ping-ponging off the bridge there.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But there was still...
You know, everyone's talking
family.
about Bill and Dutch, but
Family
no
that
one's
left
really
you
talking
for
about
dead.
Javier, and
You
he
knew
was
the
like one of them
truth,
too.
John, and they hated you for it.
And ironically, he's the only one still alive, because I decided to capture him instead of
Who?
kill him.
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
So, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations.
General store.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable old goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
I think she looks a bit disappointed. Oh well.
Ma'am?
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her. And I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyways.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
Most likely not, honestly.
I did what
Just
they
waiting
asked.
for them to turn up again and start
The
some
life
shit
is
up.
mine, forgive us,
We're back together, ain't we?
until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were.
Maybe we can't change. We gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
You ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Phil and Uncle Dutch? They were his family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
Yeah, that's the right way to think about it, just always moving forward. It's making your personal changes and all that shit.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Oh, that's all I really got time for today. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you at the next one. See you later.